By the way, if anybody wants to invite any of their friends to this webinar, leave their email addresses in the chat and I can personally invite them into the webinar. Don't worry about that. Okay, guys, welcome to today's webinar on optionrobot.com. It is currently 4:30. 3:30. Sorry, God, I tell you what, I'm so stressed after trying to get the audio working. We have started half an hour later. You guys have been absolutely fantastic on waiting for me. IT stress, yeah, exactly. Let's have a look here. Yes, that's exactly it, Vicky. It's exactly it. Yeah, IT stress. Anyway, I'm gonna chuck this over here. Click meeting. Because I need to use the chat as well. There we go. All right, guys. Fantastic. So we're finally into today's webinar on Option Robot. I just want to say thank you all for attending. There's only six of you. That makes 7 of us. I'm going to be placing a total of 5 trades. I'm going to be demonstrating my 5 trade rule, and then hopefully we'll be able to see some profit. As you can see here on the right hand side, I placed one at 1:30, 25 minutes past 1, and also at 10 o'clock this morning. All 3 trades come in the win. Profit on Option Robot on this account at the moment is $1,210. Absolutely fantastic from a $1,000 deposit. $210 up after about 2 weeks of trading. I haven't actually been doing much trading on Option Robot. I've been sort of focusing more and more on trying to get other softwares up and running and synchronization with other players as well in the binary options industry. So guys, let's have a look here. My settings for the moment, okay, have been trend and RSI. Just want to put a quick disclaimer out there right now for all of you lot watching. This is the settings I was using earlier. So right now I'm going to turn everything off and we're going to go and have a look at the economic calendar and see what we can get from there. So let me just refresh that. I also have Trend Expert on as well with some news and trends that I've set up as well from the that I've set up on the actual Trend Expert platform. Okay guys, so as you can see here, we've just hit an economic event, a couple of lows and a couple of mediums, but nothing really high, which is really good. I like to avoid high tides on currencies. So as you can see, we are going to be trading more on the USD and the Canadian, okay, today, as it is currently 3:30 anyway, so the markets will start to close. If we look on Trend Expert, just move that to one side. Look at the calendar. We can also have a look on the market. We have the GBP, USD, and the Euro that are currently open at the moment, as well as obviously the Canadian, but it hasn't been embedded into the software Trend Expert. So we are going to be turning on, we're not going to be using Euro USD as that is the most, it fluctuates too much, basically too volatile. So we're going to be doing USD CAD, Euro GBP, and GBP USD, and just those 3 for the time being. Simultaneous trades free, $20 trades, 60 seconds, classic. I'm going to be personally using trend, and I'm going to be turning on the RSI once again. Okay, so let's get to it. So what we're going to be doing, guys, is we're going to be having a look at these 3 currency pairs in particular on the Trend Expert. Okay, so let's have a look at them right now. Let's go back to settings so I know what we're doing. With GBP USD, USD CAD, and Euro GBP. So this is the Euro GBP. As you can see, it's slowly starting to deteriorate. But over the course of today, we can see that there is a slow upwards moving trend. Okay, more or less throughout the whole of the morning, there's been a slow moving trend going upwards. And as we can see, it started to level off quite nicely from around 12:30 to now. Okay, but what you've also got to remember as well is this is sort of a dead area of trading. If you're seeing movements like this, there's not really a lot of point trading on the currency pair that has not really given off any sort of trends, apart from right now where it seems to have been dropping quite a little bit. So we're also going to be checking the USD CAD. Okay, it's been doing absolutely nothing all day, apart from around 1 o'clock till now, a slow moving upwards trend. GBP USD. Let's have a look. So when I press the auto trade, it's either going to be counter trending or it's going to be actual trending in the direction of the trades. As you can see, from the whole of today, it's been going down a nice steady downwards trend, and then more or less nothing has absolutely happened on the GBP USD. Okay, guys, so we're going to be turning it on. let it place some trades. We've analysed it now. We know what we're expecting. GBP USD are cool. Absolutely. That's why it's a cool, because of that spike there. Now we can turn it off once it's awaiting a new signal. USD CAD is also a cool. Let's have a look back at this currency pair. Let me know if you have any questions, guys, down in the chat as well while I'm saying about all this. Yeah, Euro USD is a call, correct. And I'm glad it's put a call. So I'm going to turn off the auto trader and let these two trades come in. So we just got to wait. The USD CAD is a call, obviously. Look at the massive spike that's happened there. And also we got the GBP USD as well. I think it was the trade, which it was, is also a call as well. Let's have a find out why. And this is why right now, if it loads, there we go. Because there's a spike here. Okay, but it's slowly starting to go down. So what we're looking for right now on Trend Expert is a small spike going upwards. Okay, fantastic. It looks like it's finished. Fantastic. Both of them have come in the money. Okay, fantastic, guys. First two trades in the money. I don't know why the date is on 14:37 for. That's a bit weird. Okay, maybe it's running an hour behind. But either way, I don't really care. In all fairness, actually, Trend Expert is running an hour behind. It seems to be that the brokers and everything like that seems to run an hour behind the Greenwich time. Don't know if you guys have actually noticed that. But anyway, moving on. Next two trades. Now, what I want to do is sort of explain as well while I'm here, like how to use the Forex economic calendar. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm not a guru on this. I don't quite understand it myself. I'm not going to claim that I'm some expert right now at reading the Forex economic calendar. That's my downfall. Simon is actually a lot better at it than I am. But what you can do is sometimes when you see this little plus symbol, it will open up a little paragraph which will do some sort of explaining. Now, I'm going to use the same examples I use everywhere. Say it said something about the USD on mortgages. Say if the interest rate was going to start to go up, okay, for example, okay. Now, when it comes down to interest rates, okay, that would mean that would more or less mean it's going to be a low or medium. It's not going to be a high, okay. Well, it depends really how big the interest rate really is, but I guess you can't really use the USD as a standalone currency pair. You know, it could go up for the GBP, for the Euro, for the Swiss franc, for the JPY, for any currency pair really. But obviously it all depends, and obviously that's going to have a low or medium impact, and it's going to result in obviously depending on what currency pair it's going to be going up against. So let me put it in perspective. If you've got the USD that's talking about mortgages, it's going to have high interest rates, but then it's going to be going against GBP. As long as the GBP stock market is actually open, it's going to be rising ever so slightly, because you're not going to see a high. I've maybe only ever seen one high in 4 years of trading. One high, that's it. Most of the time it's low, but that is an example I'm going to give to you. Okay, let's try one here, for example. So look, USD Challenger job cuts. Okay, so job cuts is low, but it's still a negative impact on the USD currency pair as a whole. Okay, no one wants job cuts obviously to happen, so that's obviously going to result in a negative effect against no matter what currency pair it's going to be going up against. Oh, sorry guys, wrong page. There we go. Now, what I want to see now is some more trades. I want to make some more money. So we've had two trades in the money. Let's see if we're going to get another 3. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. Another GBP USD. Looks like we're not going to get anything on the Euro GBP. Looks like the Euro GBP isn't really fluctuating enough to sort of produce some sort of trend. So let's have a look at this. Guys, come on guys, ask any questions you have. Please. Okay, I can understand why there's no trades on the Euro GBP. It's more or less flat, as you can see there. I mean, I think we can all see that. If you guys are doing manual trading, by the way, and you're not using Option Robot, don't forget, if you're using things like IQ Options or Metafor or Trend Expert, okay, you don't have to trade if you don't want to. Remember that. Is it just me that's lost audio? Hello? 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 Hello, guys, can you hear me back? Hello? Guys, can you hear me? Sorry. Okay. Alright, guys, what was the last part you heard? Oh, and the two trades are coming. That's I was bloody sorting out the sound. Alright, I'm happy with that. But, guys, where were you in terms of last thing you heard? Last thing you heard, sorry. looking at the economic calendar. Did you hear me explain how to use it? Okay, all right. I'll go back through it. No problem. So, okay, go like those of you who are listening to this on YouTube, you can skip this part. All right, don't worry. You can skip. So, blah, 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 blah. 1 second. I think the audio on the YouTube video is gone as well. I tell you what, I don't know what's happening. I'm absolutely useless. All right, okay. So, for example, guys, if you guys are going to be trading on the USD, perfect example right here is you have the USD Challenger job cuts. It's going to be a negative. No one wants to see job cuts. Put it that way. Okay, so no matter what currency pairs it goes against, it's going to result in a negative impact. Obviously, we all know that. If you're going to have stuff against mortgages and interest rates, it's going to have another negative impact. But it's only going to be low or possibly medium, depending on how big of a scale it actually is. Is everybody clear on that, yeah? Any other questions? I think so. Okay. If anybody has any more questions, at the moment, guys, we are 4 trades in the win, not 1 loss so far. And all it is turning on the auto trader at certain economic events, at certain times in the market. That's all it is. Okay. I'm going to turn off the Euro GBP because that's not making any trades. So I'm just going to be trading on GBP USD. By the way, guys, if you guys want to follow these settings tomorrow at this particular time, then you can do. But please, disclaimer, I'm not taking any responsibility for anyone's loss of trades. If it's working for me at the moment. The USD CAD at the moment. Guys, if you guys want to trade on this, by the way, manually on your brokers, I'd recommend doing so. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. There's just a massive upwards trend at the moment on the USD CAD. So I'm going to turn off the GBP USD and just have the USD CAD on. Turn on the auto trade. Make sure it's on. Guys, I'm going to turn off RSI. I'm going to keep it on trend as well, because trend means it's going to be identifying trends like this. Spikes. Okay, it's a call. That's good. It's a call. We want a call. Okay, it's all been calls today. But that's good. Everything's going up. We're out the money. That's not good. We're out the money. We're out the money. Come on. Oh, don't drop now. Our last trade, I think, is going to be a loss. Hello? Okay, you guys can still hear me. Okay, that's good. I don't know if our last trade, guys, could be a loss. But 4 out of 5, I'll take that. Anybody have any questions? Anybody at all? Ask away, guys. Ask away if you have any questions. Do not hesitate. Okay, looks like we're going to be in the loss here. I wonder why. Oh, okay, no wonder why. Guys, it dropped off here, as you can see. There was a point there where it dropped at its point, okay? Okay, yeah, so it's going to be a loss. Alright, that's not a problem. We saw that was going to be a loss. Alright. Guys, I'm going to take a little bit of time to explain to you how to recognize a high trend, a low trend, and an even out trend where you don't want to trade on. So, perfect example right here. You have this is a trend that you do. This is called an even trend. You do not want to go trading on these whatsoever. Then you have upwards trends. These are the ones you're going to want to be trading on. It's the little spikes like this is what you're going to want to be looking out for. Okay? You don't want to go trading when it's going down. Absolutely not. You want to keep an eye on those upwards trends. Why don't you use RSA or MACD indicators? I personally don't like them. I'm not a big fan of them. Everyone sort of has their own preference for trading. I find that if you look online too much to ask about how other people trade, you're going to end up losing your money. I find that you have to develop your own method and your own strategy in binary options to get successful. And that's sort of what I've done. And that's why I'm successful. I don't follow other bloggers. I don't follow other strategies on the internet. I follow my own way of trading. Okay, guys, here's another one. You have massive downwards trends right here, and then you have an even trend. These are the ones you want to avoid, but you want to go trading on these downtrends right here. especially when you're hitting points like this. Usually when you find out how many min is Trend Expert set on, whichever one you really want it on, really. Let me just show you a sec. That you can set it to however you want. Like, I can zoom right in now and check it every single minute that happens. So it's every minute. Or I can zoom out. Or if I want to keep it on a minute, then I can, hang on a sec, I can zoom out and I can move it as well. So I can still check every minute, but then I can move it from side to side. So I don't have to sacrifice checking every minute. But I like to have a nice zoomed view of what I'm looking at, me personally. When on an upwards downwards trend spikes, is it best to extend expiration time? Yeah, okay, that's a good question. I would say around 80% of the time you're going to want to be doing that, as if you're trading here, for example, around this area, hang on. So if you're trading here, the moment you see it start peaking down, you're watching, you get to about here. That's when you're going to want to be placing your trades. And now that's a good question, because have you seen it going down, you would then go with the trend and then you would place a put. Maybe for around 5 minutes, because you know for the next 5 minutes, it's going to end up stopping here. And just in case it spikes upwards, you're going to want to be placing more 5-minute trades where it's going to then end there. And then more 5-minute trades in there. You can get a nice continuous string of trends. And then what you want to do is you're going to then be placing another 5-minute trade, okay, which then it could possibly end here. Okay? And then you just want to keep going and going until you have your first loss. Okay? Because when you have your first loss, that will be about here. And then you can keep on putting puts if you want to. If you've had a continuous of 5 trades every single time, yeah? So 4, 5. So you've had 5 wins. And then 1 loss. You can keep going if you want to. Once you've had your 1 loss, you then can keep going on a put. And then you've had another win. And then you would place another trade. And then obviously, unfortunately, it would be a loss because it would end up here. But if you're having 7 wins and 2 losses, it's worth it to get the loss to keep placing those trades. Because you want to be continuously trading. If you're trading on the GBP USD, starting from here, you're going to have a massive payday if you're trading 5-minute trades. Seriously. You know, if you're doing 5-minute trades, you're starting here, going then to here, another 5-minute trade. 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 If you're placing constant 5-minute trades on a put from starting here all the way down, you're going to be earning an absolute killing. And that's why you can earn money in binary options, by doing things like that. Guys, binary options, you can earn money, guys. I don't want anyone going to register or deposit with any software, okay, at the moment. Remember, synchronization is also a very important part of this element. It's exactly what Trend Expert uses, the synchronization tool, okay? Making sure you're connected to line markers is so very important, and that's exactly what I do here. So I don't care what anyone says about how it's automatically saying to us this and that, or I'm this, or I'm that, or I'm lying, or anything like this. It's not true, okay? I don't earn as much money doing binary options, okay? But I earn enough and my strategies work, okay? I've shown you, I've proven it. 5 trades and 4 have come in the win. What more could you want? Perfect, thanks for the answer. I did exactly that with the USD CAD dropped. I jumped on its dip with 5-minute trade and I won it. Thanks for the explanation. No worries. Absolutely, Shane. You're 110% correct. The thing that matters most is you will lose money on binary if you're silly, if you're greedy, if you're trying to get easy money. Don't come into binary as an income. Seriously, it's like when people go to gamble and the people want to bet on horses or bet on you know, play poker, or if they want to bet on roulette. You can't do it as an income. You can't. It's not an income sort of way. You don't do that, guys. You can't. You can't come into binary looking to quit your job. That's bollocks. And I swear, I'm sorry for swearing, but it's true. Don't go into binary looking to quit your job. Do what I do. I'm a mechanical engineer. I have to go off sometimes. I've been off twice this month. I managed to take my laptop with me to Cumbria in the north of England in February, and I still had to work 7 till 7. Yeah, it's a well-paid job as well. I don't want to rub my nose in it, but it is a well-paid job. But I still think it's my duty to keep doing this and providing you guys with the reviews and what I'm doing. And that's exactly why I do it. And I'm still, that was back when things like Trade Fusion was a big software. And I've still managed to provide a review and my own interpretation on that software while still working. You know, doing 2 jobs at once, 18 hours working a day, you know, for the whole of February. And I still managed to do it. Alright, guys, listen, don't go into binary trying to quit your job. You can earn small amounts of profit. I would say doing the 5 trade rule is very important. 5 trades a day, okay? Yeah, 5 trades a day, $25 a trade. That's an easy $80 profit right there. Easy. $80. You're trading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Not Saturday and Sunday because that's the weekend. Okay, and obviously then if you're doing it all correctly, you're going to be earning at least $250 to $300 every week, and then you can take it up a notch once you start earning yourself a stable income from binary. You know, it's not a scam. It's not. I don't know what else to say. It's not a scam. You can use it correctly and you can earn money. I don't know how much more I can put it simply. I think people rely too much on binary and auto traders, and they forget about what I do here with synchronization, and they forget that there is help out there. Accept the help. There was a woman on YouTube who did a YouTube video saying that she tried all the softwares that people have been reviewing, and that she's lost with every single one of them. But then I know for a fact, because I've spoken to her, she did very well on Option Robot. She won 10 trades in a row, $25 each, and then she went and lost it all because she carried on trading. She got greedy, and she forgot to put that in her video, and I commented and she deleted my comment. Her name is Andrea Smith. I don't know if you've seen her YouTube videos, but she put that on there, and I spoke to her and I said, you can't do that because you're putting false information on people, and you didn't do what I say, and you didn't do what other bloggers said. And I remember Keith saying to you as well, you even said it in your video that Keith tried to help you, and obviously you totally ignored it. So don't do a YouTube video trying to acting all lost, saying, oh, you're the victim. You can't be a victim if you're trading incorrectly. That's like putting a gamble on Manchester United to beat bloody Hull, but then Hull, you're basically putting a 50 quid on Hull to win. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. You're going against the odds. I don't know how simply to put it. Is there any more questions, by the way, guys? Well, there is a cost to Trend Expert. It's going to be, you have to open up broker accounts, obviously, to get the software, as they have to have, you know, some sort of, you know, they have to have something from you. You know, they have to have something. Obviously, when you register, it is to help you. The more broker accounts you do have, obviously, the better. That's always going to be something that I'm going to agree with. I have, what do I have? Give me a sec. I have my Tropical Trade. I wonder if it will let me in. Obviously, as you can see from thingy, but I have 2 Tropical Trades accounts because I'm allowed to have more than one broker externally synchronized. Haha. But obviously, you know, I'm a blogger. There, you know, I can do that. I think this is my other account. I don't know if I have another one that's currently synchronized. I know I have my RB one as well. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, guys, you know, okay, that is most definitely not working. Why am I always getting the blooming... Anyway, alright. Anyone got any more questions? Nope. Okie dokie. Anything else? Anything else that I haven't covered? Oh dear me. Oh. If I give you out. Yeah, no worries. Anytime, guys. Seriously, I know I'm not the best at getting back to people on Skype straight away, but I am trying to do my absolute best to, to continue to help people in Binance as much as I can. That's exactly what me and Simon do, and that's why I'm good at what I do as well. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I think I am the best out there. Simple as. I won't exactly say in terms of trading, but you know, I am trying. I'm apart from Keith, obviously, because it's his business with Trend Expert. But so far, I'm doing webinars, to help people and try and teach people. I've done one for Prism, and now I've done one for Option Robot. If you scale up, why could you not make a living at this? Jeff, no, you're getting the wrong end of it again. Jeff, you can't make a living out of binary options. The risk is not with you. That's the thing. You can't make a living out of trading online. You cannot. I don't care what anyone says. What if you hit a bad patch and lose? You can win $1 million on roulette in 1 minute if you put $500,000 on red and it lands on red. That's it. You've scaled up. You've hit your 500,000 profit and you can live like a king for a year or 2 years or 5 years. But then what do you do? Do you know what I mean? What if you hit a really bad run on binary? Say if you lost all your capital, where are you going to go? Where are you going to get your next income from? Guys, don't think like that. Please, I beg you. Do not think you can have a second income. Don't get me wrong. That's what I'm doing. And it's safe. It's safe. It's secure. So in 5 years' time, if binary disappears off the face of the earth, I can still have a living. Do you know what I mean? That and that's the thing. I don't really know what else to say. Anything else? But Jeff, I hope that's answered your question. Don't think that can I get the record in email? You should be able to. I'm gonna get a file sent to me of the webinar, so I'm just gonna put it on. I'll put it on YouTube anyway. So if you want it, just watch it on YouTube. It'll always be there. I should get a email come through myself. On the actual file. So yeah, but yeah, guys, I think that's it really. I gotta go now because I'm about to finish work myself. I'm absolutely knackered. I've got to get a little bit of a snooze in, and then my girlfriend's gonna finish work soon anyway. So yeah, my girlfriend's gonna finish work, and then I better get some dinner on and clean the kitchen and the pots and the pans. Anyway, and I gotta hit the gym as well later. So yeah, boring. And it's pissing it down with rain outside, so absolutely fantastic. Thanks, Seb. Yeah, Vicky, anytime, guys. That's what I'm here for. Please, I'm trying my absolute hardest. I don't know how much I can express it more. Binary options is not a miracle. It's not. It just takes that little bit of know-how, that little bit of knowing when to trade, and that's it. You've got it. But guys, thank you very much again. It's been an absolute pleasure to host this webinar for you guys, and I hope I've taught you guys a few things here and there, and that you can earn some more profit. If you guys want to get started on anything in binary options, don't forget you can Skype me at Binary Options Product Review. You can email us at contactusbopr@gmail.com. Contact us before you register, before you deposit with anything, and don't forget, guys, have a good day's trading. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.